I'm Michel Roux, and I'm about to make a dish which is one of my favorite dishes from the Michel Roux collection, escabeche. Why is it one of my favorite dishes? Well, because it's in the book, as I said before, but before anything, it's fish, and I love fish. For the escabeche, you can use different kind of fish, it's up to you, because you never know what's going to be on the market. The fisherman never knows what he's going to catch. It could be anchovies, it could be mackerel, you've got beautiful mackerel there, it could be sardines as well, lovely sardine, or mullet, red mullet. So I've got to choose one. So I'm going to go today for the red mullet. So that will be my escabeche of red mullet. So the marinade, because that's the main component of the dish itself. The marinade is made out of garlic, a bit of crushed garlic, a little bit of olive oil, vinegar, red wine vinegar, a good quality red wine vinegar, some water. We've got as well coriander, dry coriander, little seed coriander, pepper, white pepper crush, we call it mignonette, shallots, I'm going to slice my shallots very finely, carrots, look at those lovely carrots, bay leaves, thymes, and a little bit of cayenne pepper, but very little, and a lemon. And lemon will be cut in slices, very thin. Lemon is like oil, one of the ingredients, which is the king ingredient. So marinade, I will cook my marinade after the fish. The fish I'm going to pan fry it, very low heat, and then when that be done in olive oil, I'll take the fish away and I will do the marinade. So let's go and do the fish. The fish fillet. We don't want a huge fillet. So if the fish is big, we cut it in two. So it's like a diamond shape. I call diamond something which looks like a little lozenge. That has been fillet, cut in small pieces, pat dry, because you always pat dry a bit of the fish, or then it's going to stick into the pan. And then the olive oil goes in the pan. Here we are. And we're going to lightly cook, very lightly cook indeed, the fish. A bit of salt on the fish, but very little. Always better to add, because when you put salt, and if there is too much, you can't take it away. Whatever the fish you use must not be too hot. That's it. We must not fry the fish. Hot, but not frying. And we just want to cook it barely for 30 seconds on each side. Because the marinade will be poured on the fish when it's hot and will finish cooking, or almost finish cooking, the fish. So we turn over the fish and look at the color of the skin of that fish. Isn't it lovely? It skipped all this pinkish color. Look at it. Beautiful. Then I'm going to do the marinade in the pan. So I'm not using many pan and pot, only one frying pan. So now it's cooked. So we're transferring it into the serving dish with a palette knife. And as I said, the fish is barely cooked, not even halfway cooked. So that is the fish as it is, ready for the marinade. Beautiful color, lovely fish. And that is again a bit of olive oil. And now we're going to do the vegetable for the marinade. So vegetable doesn't need to fry, we just want to sweat it. Carrot goes, shallots which have been sliced, you stir it from time to time, not frying, sweated. Garlic cloves which have crush a bit. And then we've got all the ingredients. You can toss it down. Look at it. Oh, smell now. And then the lemon, of course, the few slices of lemon. Here goes the lemon. Then the crushed pepper. Now, I've used the white pepper, but you can use the black pepper if you prefer. The thyme. Lovely. The coriander seed, which I crushed just a little bit. Here we are. Then attach the bay leaves, of course, bay leaves. couple of bay leaves. Then we've got a bit of cayenne, but very little cayenne, very strong the cayenne. Here. That smells good, it looks good. So it's time to put the vinegar. Let it cook for a few minutes. The vinegar is now burned the alcohol, because there is always a bit of alcohol in the vinegar, like in the wine. And then the water. So pour my water. Here we are. And I let it cook and reduce for about 10 minutes. Then I'm going to pour it on the fish. And that'll be the story of the escabeche. So now the marinade has been just boiling for a couple of minutes. So the vegetables are getting just a touch softer. Not, they still be crunchy, that's what we want. And I'm going to transfer the marinade and the vegetable to the dish. I can't wait until it's cold. They're going to push slightly and lightly into the marinade. And as soon as it's cold, it's ready to eat. Look at that. Look at that. Escabeche of red mullet, fillet of red mullet. And that's one of my favorite dishes. In the winter as well as in the summer. And in French, what do we call it? Escabeche, same word, de petit rouget. Rouget grondin ou rouget de roche. Bon appétit.